topic throws light on one of the biggest dilemmas that everyone of above age groups are facing. That is, online learning versus offline learning. If you are also confused whether to choose between online course and offline course, then you are in the right place. This video will help in your decision making process. Please watch till the end of this video to get an idea on everything that is related to online learning and offline learning. In the next video, I will present a simple self-assessment questionnaire which will help to know for yourself which learning method suits you the best. Before going into the decision parameters that need to be considered in selection of online or offline courses, let us first understand what these methods are in brief. Online courses are delivered through the internet with the help of technology, especially with audio, video, visuals which are appealing and keep your interest on the topic at the highest levels. There are two variations in online courses. Self-paced. These courses are essentially pre-recorded videos by teachers. You can see them any number of times. You will have features like play, pause, increase, decrease speed, etc. Just like our YouTube videos. Next is instructor-led. These courses typically have an instructor or teacher who will conduct lectures through video conferencing applications like Zoom or specific learning management softwares provided by edtech companies like TalentSprint, who provides a technological platform to both students and teachers. It will have features like live video, live chat, access to recorded videos, PDFs and materials. It also has the ability to conduct exams and grade students. Reputed names in this space are Byju's, Coursera, edX, Khan Academy, etc. Now let us look at what offline learning is. This is a very popular method since ages. Offline learning method is a place where students and teachers meet and interact on the topic of interest. It could be Gurukul, school, college, university, coaching center, tuition, etc. Any place where physical interaction is involved between teacher and student. As we now understand what is an online course and offline course, now if we are asked to choose between one, it is not easy. We need to consider few things before making a decision, such as age group. If you are very young and have a lot of time at hand, you can consider either an offline or online course based on your parents' and teachers' suggestions. But if you are an adult with responsibilities and other commitments, an online course may be feasible for you, which you can complete at your convenience. Employment status. If you are unemployed currently, then it is easy for you to take an offline course. If not, online classes will be suitable for you. Marital status. Marital status is also an important factor because in few cases it will be very tough to squeeze time for learning. Location. The place where you live, city versus village, matters a lot. A person without access to a lot of coaching institutes may find it easy to take an online course from the comfort of their computer or mobile phone. Financial status. This is another important aspect to consider. Online courses are a lot cheaper when compared to offline courses. Time. How much time do you have at your hand should be considered while deciding between online and offline courses. Computer literacy. If you have basic computer skills, then you will easily adapt to an online learning environment. Otherwise, it will be tough for you initially to cope up. But nowadays, computer has become a household item like TV and refrigerator. Even if you know how to operate your smartphone, that is enough to start with. Screen sickness. If you can sit in front of your computer for long hours without getting tired or having a headache, then you may consider an online course. If you can't work or see a computer screen for long hours and get bored easily or get distracted, then maybe you should consider an offline course. Educational background. If you are not from English medium background, then you may find it difficult to learn online, as in self-paced mode, there won't be any help from teachers or peers. Take a careful decision if you are having language issues or communication issues. It is better to take an offline course in this scenario. Type of course. If you are looking to learn a computer course like Python or machine learning, then online courses are okay to consider. But if you are thinking about vocational training like singing, dancing, painting, then offline mode would be better. Even though it is possible to learn them online, personally I would prefer such training offline. It again depends on you and other factors like cost, convenience, etc. Now let us take a look at advantages and disadvantages of both online learning as well as offline learning. Let me start with advantages of online learning. Online learning is time saving because you can avoid traveling and it doesn't limit you with a fixed schedule. You can take classes at your leisure from the comfort of your home. All you will need is either a computer or mobile phone. Online classes are a lot cheaper when compared to offline classes. Thanks to the internet, you get to learn your favorite subject from your favorite teachers of many great universities. Imagine taking an offline route, how many hurdles like exams, interviews, visa processes you would be asked to clear in older days. Online learning is kind of democratizing education. Ask a middle class student who completed education from a reputed university. He would definitely be busy with clearing off his education loan. In online learning, as the cost is less, it is manageable to get the best quality education without any loans. Next, let us look at advantages of offline learning. Before class starts, we have this habit of interacting with professors and friends on the topic. We humans crave for that physical connection in our daily lives. Physical interactions have a different level of impact on learning. For example, talking through video call is different from talking to the person directly. Even though a lot of online learning platforms are trying to bridge this gap, still offline learning beats this aspect as of now. Your classmates can become your lifelong friends, and your classmates can also turn into business partners or mentors throughout your professional careers. These are missing in an online setting. Again, efforts are being made to solve this problem in online mode. In offline learning, students compete with each other to excel in exams, discussions, debates, etc. During the process, they will acquire leadership skills, interpersonal skills, get used to handling rejections, expand their thinking boundaries. Due to the diversified group of students in a class, a lot of perspectives can be brought into lecture topics as well as general discussions. This will inculcate vision and a broad picture in students' mind. Individual and group activities like giving presentations, demonstrating projects, attending seminars, and asking questions in front of an audience, performing extracurricular activities, these will help a student to develop their all-round personality. Before starting disadvantages, let me tell you some of online learning advantages will be inversely proportional to offline learning. For example, online is time saving whereas offline is time consuming. In disadvantages, first let us look at disadvantages of online learning. In online learning, focus can be easily exploited by various distractions like mobile phones, kids, household chores, etc. In an online class, as you are the only one attending, you may feel isolated or get bored easily. There are high chances that you are just listening to a class but not understanding the topic. And the worst part is there is no one to monitor you. You need to have a good amount of self-discipline to succeed in online learning. Next, you will not be able to acquire skills like how to talk on a topic, how to respect others' opinions, how to persuade and negotiate, and how to lead a team of different people. One notable disadvantage of offline learning is teaching style. A successful offline class depends majorly on the teacher's capability and their teaching style. Teachers can either make or break the interest of students on a particular topic. Next YouTube video on this channel will be continuation to this video. In that video, we shall see a self-assessment questionnaire, future scope of online learning and offline learning, and closing notes on this topic. Please hit that subscribe button and click on all notifications to immediately get notified once I upload the next video. Don't miss it, it will be immensely helpful. Until then, signing off, Aditya.